Okay, in today's video I'm going to talk about this front fender that I had a question on about a couple weeks ago. So it's a Chervy's, I think I'm saying that right, supermoto fender. And the reason why I have it, this bike, I built this bike for a specific purpose. It's a bike that is suited to riding in Nevada, where you might have to jet down 50 miles of highway and then hit a single track. It's pretty technical. It's pretty unique. That's why I run like the TKC 80 tires. I like them. I mean, they're not the best in the dirt, but they're the best tire I've found for going down the highway at 80, 90 miles an hour and then going and hitting a trail. So the reason for the fender, why I switched it out, that was the question, is I learned on the KLR that most of my front end wobble was coming from the fender shaking in the wind. And I switched out the fender, and I did it after I did a bunch of other suspension modifications, including a steering damper, and that's all it was. So I did the same thing on this bike because it was kind of doing the same thing. When you'd get up around 80, 85 miles an hour, the front fender is not very aerodynamic and start flopping in the wind, and a lot of that flop would transfer into the bike. So this solves that problem. And that's the only reason I run it. I mean, if you're not going to do stuff like that, I don't really see a advantage to it. It kind of looks better, I think. Maybe, I don't know. But you're going to get a lot more mud and stuff thrown up in your face with this style of fender. We don't get a lot of mud around here. It's more just dirt and stuff. But so that's why a lot of stuff on this bike might look a little different than what maybe someone back east is doing to a bike, who's going to haul it to a trail and ride it on kind of slow speed, tight technical trails or whatever. I don't know. But that's what this bike is built for, is long distance riding. Even with the oversized fuel tank on this bike, the fuel range is the biggest limiting factor to it. It's pretty easy to find a lot of places around here to ride that you can exceed that fuel capacity. But anyways, the question was about why I have this fender on here, and that's the answer, is for the highway. You know, this bike does go on the highway, goes on the trail. It's the best bike I've found for being able to do both really well. And I've rode a lot of different bikes, and I think that this was the best option I could come up with for now. Yeah. So anyways, thanks for watching.